Am I live? Am I here? Welcome back. Welcome back to the Haunted House, the only chammy on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a house in a creepy graveyard where spirits jump out at you and say, just get over it. Any noodle noodles, the dogs are probably not going to be hanging out with us tonight. They all gone to bed, like good little fur kids. If you're looking for a tarot card reading, it's only $1 per minute, and you can get a $5 taco box. Is it $5? Wait, no, it's not Tuesday. So the taco box is $6. $6, 3 questions. You get a channel message from a loved one, past, present, or future. You can also get a channeled message from a pet, past, present, or future, even if your loved one has crossed over. I will have the spirit box on tonight, the REM pod. Molly and I might actually do an Estes method, so if you want to stick around for that later or watch it later or whatever. But if you just found me and I'm not live, skip to the end for the free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who comes by, gets a reading, doesn't get a reading, maybe finds this channel when I'm not live. I'm going to put some things in chat. I wonder if anybody got a notification today. Thanks so much for whoever liked the live. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's only $1 per minute per reading. I can help you with love, career, money, protection, soulmate, twin flame. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo only, please. I will take super chats now for tarot card readings. Every donation that you make to the Chammy, super chat, super thank you, super sticker goes to donate a fund I have for my friend Michael Travis Leak, who is a U.S. veteran, and he's a prisoner of war in Moscow, Russia. So every donation that you make to the Chammy goes to help feed him. Everything you need to know is in the description. I only have a few rules. If you can't be Groovy Man, just leave and come back when you feel better is the most important rule for you to know. And pretty much the only rule, except for no posers, no jobbers, no frontin', no fear. So what the hell does that mean? That means that if you come in here as like Agent Smith from the Matrix, I'm probably going to have to hide you from the Chammy. Just come as yourself, come as you are, as Kurt Cobain used to say. It's only $1 per minute. No sub, no like, no read. Let's see what else. It's only $1 per minute. You can get the $6 taco box tonight, which is the special. You get 3 questions. You get a channeled message from a loved one, past, present, or future. It can be someone who's passed away, maybe a pet who's passed away, even a living pet if you want to get a channeled message. I also have the 1111 love reading, which gives you a chance to ask a few questions about your love life. While it's not a general reading, which is $35, the international standard, it's still a micro mini roadmap to your heart's desire. So I see a lot of you flopping back and forth to a lot of tarot channels. This is not a tarot channel. This is a channel about me, my life, and my life is my message. So I hope that you find something fun that comforts you. There's a lot of my music's on the Chammy. There's some stuff about like the house being haunted, a lot of stuff about my dogs, and of course a lot of live tarots and spirit boxing stuff. My in-depth readings are $60. That means you get a 30-minute reading. It's kind of like a mixture of a grief counseling session and a tarot card reading. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo only I prefer, but I will take supers. No timings, no health, no legal financial, no pregnancy, no exam passes, no school pre-K to 12K university success questions, nor interview success questions. No end of time questions. Please do not go there with me. And no cheating questions. These are all things that are against my ethics to help you out with tarot. There's plenty of other tarot card readers who will mangle your mind about that stuff, so feel free to search for them. And let's see, I'm going to put some of this stuff in chat so that when people come by, they know what's going on. And comment in. Hey, Khalib, how are you? Did I really forget the batteries in the other room for the spirit box? I guess I did. I'll go get them in a minute. Khalib, how's your day been? It's nice to see you. Thanks so much for coming by. Just putting some things in chat so that anybody who's new might come by will know what they need to know. Where did my phone go? Is it still in my pocket? Lots of stuff happening currently here with the UFO drones. Oh, I know. How strange and unusual. I saw one hilarious meme that was like, it's the aliens and they're trying to escape from Earth. Oh, it was funny. What do you think it is? I think we're seeing a altered reality. That's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, they told us aliens were real, but they didn't really tell us how to like recognize them, how to treat them, how to care for them, how to protect ourselves from them if needed. I think we've talked about this before. I mean, which leads me to believe that would we even really know if it was an alien? Do they look like us? You know, they have that thing in the Bible and in many, many scriptures. It doesn't really matter what religion it is, how we are made in them, they, and our image. It's like, who's them, they, and our? Could you please elaborate, somebody? Because are they talking about the aliens? I mean, if you think about many of the life forms on this planet, some of these other species are just so alien-esque. I mean, look at how amazing octopuses are. Like, they're just such incredible and sweet and unique and different kind of animals, and they mystify me. They finally had it with us and are now trying to escape our planet. Sounds about right. Yeah. The Bermuda Triangle's where they are. Yeah, I need to probably get back into like, watching more about the Bermuda Triangle again. I start to watch about it and it scares the crap out of me. I'm gonna go get the batteries for the spirit box and I'll be right back. don't know what the hell that heater's on, but I gotta turn it down. I'm back. Hey, Metal Rain, how are you? Oh, that's a question I'm not sure I want to answer because I do not want to mangle your mind, but I will tell you if you really truly want me to, Metal Rain. Thanks for asking, by the way. Okay, sweetheart, I'll look in a minute, Khalid. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. I gotta pay for my sim on Second Life, which is where I have a business where I make money to pay my other, like my bills, like my electric and my phone and my cable internet. So I appreciate that because that donation is going to go to help paying for the sim so that I can keep that business open and keep paying those bills. So I appreciate it. Let me look at your question here. My goodness. Let me reset it. I had to change my shirt. It was just too hot. So I put my nightie on. Oh, today was it was held in Atlanta? Well, I just reset it and look at that. It's still going off. Let's see. Okay, cool. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this reset. Okay, we'll just let it go off. So what can you do to harness your Aries energy in a way that doesn't burn you out? I've never seen it do this, where it's like all three of the colors. That's kind of cool. Do you know any of the other aspects of your chart, Khalib? He's literally playing a song for us. It's like I can feel it all hovering around me. It's not bad, but it's interesting. It's happening today when all the craziness is happening. Yes, and it's a full moon. Isn't it a full moon right now? Hey, sweetheart, how are you, Ari? Oh gosh, Metal Rain just asked me the same thing. I'll just tell you guys. I just spent the last day trying to save my nephew from Scientologists. Now, no offense to Scientology. I'm from Clearwater Beach, Florida. I grew up there. I was born and raised there on the West Coast, where the West is the best in the East. And hearing my nephew cry like that on the phone and like hearing everything that happened to him in the last week just blew my mind. And, this is my nephew. He's, Ari, when you asked me if I had any good men in my family, I got all the men are good in my family. Okay. And my nephew is especially good, and really deserves to have a good woman in his life. But his wife has left him because that's what she said God told her to do. And the children are sad, and he's sad, and it's all because he lost his job. And I guess his boss in the place he works at, they're Scientologists. He's a dental technician, and he's renting their apartment from them, and they kicked him out as well. So it's just kind of been really messed up. So I spent 3 or 4 hours on the phone with him last night, talking to him from like 3 till like 7 o'clock in the morning. And, I lit some candles for him. We prayed Psalms 91. He does feel a little better today, but, he's just on day 1 of that strict mental diet. Not reacting to what you don't like and reacting even less to what you do. It is horrible. And I did, the best part tonight was he is feeling better, and I did get to talk to his daughter. He's 35, so we're really close in age, because my sister's like a lot older than me. Okay. My sister was born in the 60s. I was born like 3 decades later. So, at the end of the day, it's almost like my nephew and I grew up like brother and sister. And the thing about his wife that he said, he's like, she does love him, but he's very smart about this. He goes, it's just she doesn't know how to love, like show the love, put the children first, be a good wife, and the fact that she never had anyone to teach her that. She never had that foundation of love and trust. And our family is just, it's like all for one, one for all. My mama didn't raise no hoes, and she certainly didn't raise the men in our family to be abusive or abrasive or ungentlemanly like. And she also raised us all as children to be deeply spiritual, not necessarily religious, but deeply spiritual. So it's like, I'm like flabbergasted, because he's like, I just thought that they were such nice people, Auntie. And I'm like, well, you'd probably be safer hanging out with Satanists, because at least at the end of the day, they'd have some respect for you because you believe in what you believe in and you are vigilant about it, instead of whatever the fuck is going on. So the reason they fired him is because he asked, why am I not getting paid anymore on Fridays and Mondays? And the boss said, well, there's this new US law where you have to, he's 35. So we're about the same age. And he's like, oh, well, like, what are we doing now with, the payment stuff? Like, are we gonna, like, why are we not getting paid anymore? And the boss was like, well, because there's new laws and rules on how to pay your people at work and blah, 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 blah. And he's realized that probably the place he's working for is doing some kind of money laundering thing. So shit just kind of fell down around him in a week. Or is he 32? 91, 2001, 12, 22. Yeah, he's about 32. That's right. The wife is 31 and he's 32. So, she has been married before. She has other kids. And then she's got her mom telling my nephew, don't try to be a father to your stepson. And he's like, why not? His father isn't a father to him. So it's just been like, oh God. But I did get to talk to his daughter tonight. She's 6 years old. Her name's Alina. And she wants a Barbie doll house for Christmas, but she might just be getting a gothic Barbie doll house from Auntie Stormy. I just wish I could be there tonight, to hold her in my arms and let her know that everything's going to be fine. But thank goodness she has a good dad. She has a good mom. She has my sister. My sister's fantastic. Okay, that will help, Khalib. Let me look at that real quick. Gosh, I kind of wish, sorry, that like you could have met my nephew first. You'd be perfect for him, really. You really would be. So Uranus in Capricorn, Neptune in Capricorn, Pluto in Sagittarius, Lilith in Gemini, and finally North Node in Scorpio. So you've got a lot of that earthy, yeah. North Node in Scorpio. All right. what's your ascendant and your moon? Do you know, sweetheart? Look at that. Spirit's crazy tonight. I'm going to get you some cards, see what you need to know about cooling yourself down. Okay, the other one above 2. Okay. I'm going to call some friends, Ari, and see if anybody can take him in. Because it's not like he doesn't have money. It's not like he isn't already. He has another job at Lowe's. Okay, he just lost a job as a dental technician. So he got the second job at Lowe's to help bring in some more money so baby mama could, so wifey, not baby mama, could relax more and just like enjoy her pregnancy and everything at home with the kids. So at least he has the job at Lowe's. That's important. And then he's got another paycheck coming in. It's about $2,000, he said. So I told him if he needed a month to come here, he could come here for a month if he needed to work it all out. I'd take him and his cats in for a month. Spirit, what does Khalid need to know about cooling his Aries energy down so he doesn't get so burned out? Okay, so Sun in Aries, Moon in Pisces. Oh, you're a sponge, a fiery sponge. My dad's moon is in Pisces. You're incredibly sensitive and dreamy. Yeah, if you go, Ari, to my Instagram and you look at my last post with Psalms 91, I'm pretty sure his Instagram's open if you want to go check it out, honey. But I told him, I've noticed, like, since you got married and pregnant, like, you've gone soft. Like, you're not doing anything that makes you happy. You're not working out, which is, like, his favorite thing to do. He's not training anybody right now, so he's not, he's off the rocker with his stuff. Oh, this is so funny, Khalid. We're talking about how to cool you down so you don't get so burned out. You got the Fairy Festival in bulk card. Let's see what the next card is. And then you've got the King here. And what he represents is, the Oak Man here is a little bit about nurturing yourself more and taking care of those seeds you're sowing. Let me see let me get the other decks going here too. Pisces, Venus, Pisces, Mars. Oh my goodness. Ooh, Mars and Leo. We have something in common. I think my Mars is in Leo. I don't have an ounce of Pisces in me. It's all Scorpio, Virgo, silly Sagittarius. I have a dash of Aries, a dash of Gemini, and a dash of Taurus, and a dash of Libra. So the first thing intuitively that I'm picking up on is your sleep, your rest. I know you might be getting 8 hours or, but you might just need 9 hours, or you just might need that cat nap during the middle of the day. Rest and meditation, I'm pretty sure, is something that you're on top of. And if you're not, Spirit's saying, you need to get more rest. What is going on with that spirit box, Spirit? Yeah, so you are fiery. But you got all this water and wind in you. So you're getting burned out easily because of it. Okay, your sleep schedule is always on and off. Do you have a sleep? Do you have an app that will help you with your sleep and preparing you throughout the day for a better sleep schedule? Because one thing I have noticed over the last year, I got something called the Mental Tracker. It's MINTAL, Mental Tracker. And what the Mental Tracker does is it allows me to set up what time I want to wake up in the morning every day, even if it's different. What time, and throughout that day, it'll set me up for, hey, it's a good time to go ahead and stop drinking coffee and caffeine right now. Hey, it's a good time to, if you want to have an alcoholic drink, have one now, because the later you drink into the night, the harder it's going to be to get to bed. Hey, maybe you should stop eating right now so that you'll have a better rest when your bedtime comes, because it's almost time for bed. And then, the bedtime alarm will go off and it'll be like, hey, just put your work down and go rest and start trying to unwind, because you're going to be going to bedtime soon. And I had to do that for myself, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be running myself into the ground, because I work 7 days, 12 hours a day. Like, I never have a break. Hey, Metal Rain, welcome back. Oh my gosh. 2 large pieces I would have shown. That's awesome, though. My roommate's Meemaw bought us some food because we didn't have any food. So she got us 2 awesome pizzas. She got us this like mushroom truffle pizza. And then she got us this pesto tomato pizza thing that's one of our favorite pizzas to eat too. So Frank and Dad was super happy because he got to eat pizza for dinner. And healthy pizza too. Like we're this pizzas that we get just have like 5 ingredients. That's it. There's no like artificial flavors or weird spices. So my roommate can eat them because there's not going to be like accidental black pepper in the food, because food labels hide black pepper and allergens that you might be allergic to within words like natural flavorings and spices. It would be funny if the UFOs were making the REM pod go off. I would love to talk to some aliens, man. I'm pretty sure we already have. So one thing about my roommate, Khalib, is that his grandmother on his father's side, I think I've told you this before, what she said, she's always said she was abducted by aliens. But she doesn't want to talk about the experience because it was so scary. And her son, who is my roommate's father, his brother, and my roommate all have this extra extra organ. Now they took it out of his dad, they took it out of his brother to go and like supposedly go and experiment with or to study it or whatever. Mike has never had to lose his yet. They don't even know. They're just like, it's fine. It's not making him sick or hurting him or anything like that. He'll be fine. He's just a freak of nature. But you can almost see it. You can almost see it in my roommate because his eyes are like, they're purple, almost white. It's really creepy. I'm like, dude, you're so creepy looking. I mean, I would say he looks like a cross between David Bowie and Kurt Cobain. But even his fingers, like he's got these really weird, like long alien-esque fingers. And he's quite petite for a guy. I always tease him about his supermodel legs because I'm jealous. But he literally, like, you can almost kind of see it. Like, if the pictures that they draw of aliens are real. And he's real intuitive. And, but, he's a ginger. He has no soul, so. Oh, my God, look at this card. And it's like nothing but aliens on it. We're talking about aliens. And he does kind of look like those aliens. But she always sends him a beautiful Christmas card every year. I've always wanted to talk to her before, but she won't. I've been told, don't, if you ever do talk to her, don't talk to her about her experience because it scared her so bad. I don't think that her children would lie about something like that. because of the way that his dad talks about it and his experience growing up with her, I can kind of just tell he's traumatized by it. Yes, more pizza for metal, yes. And you know, you could always invite your girlfriend over to share pizza with you later. All right, Khalib, let's see what some of these cards say for you. But I do want you to check out that mental tracker. So let's get into the first cards. We're going to talk to the fairies right now. Spirit's watching you work, almost overwork in the bush here. And you are working so hard, so overtime, that you aren't able to calm down because you are ambitious, B, excited about the work that you do, okay, and you're very, very, very dedicated to it. But you got to understand that it's okay to put it down sometimes and enjoy yourself. Imbolc is a holiday. It's a pagan holiday that resembles the meeting of winter and spring. In fact, the other night I showed The White Hare, which is a movie I made about Imbolc and about spring and the goddess Ostera, bringing in that beautiful spring, you know, turning it from winter to spring with her magic. But I feel like what Spirit is saying in both of these cards, Spirit does see you, you know, continuing to, you know, to work hard, be ambitious over the winter, and watching you overdo it a little bit too much. But Spirit saying you've got to nurture these seeds that you sowed by nurturing yourself first. You know, it's okay to sit back in your feminine energy and relax a little bit more. Okay. It's just like what they say about, you know, a regular paced walk at your own comfort for whatever amount of time that's comfortable for you is just as good of a workout as, say, a 90-minute cardio workout. It's okay to sit back in your feminine energy, relax, take a hot bath, take a cold bath. But Spirit's definitely saying you know, you need to be taking it a little bit more easy. You need to be celebrating a little bit more like it's Imbolc holiday here, and nurturing those seeds that you've planted. Let the water and the sunlight you've given them, let them grow a little bit, and sit back and relax and enjoy the cupcakes of this holiday. You know, enjoy, you know, make that time for your day that is like a little holiday moment for you, so that you can re-rest and recharge your batteries. You know, you probably sitting around being too judgmental about your work, and that's also getting you worn out. In this judgment card, you might also be worrying a little bit about, are you doing good enough for yourself and others? Spirit says you are doing great, staying as balanced as you can, staying there in that mental clarity, showing up for yourself and others. But it is getting you a little bit into your emotions regarding the overdoing it in this Temperance card. And that is wearing you out even more. Spirit says spell it out, what you need, to those around you. Hey, I just need you to, I need to take a 15-minute rest. Can you wake me up in 15 minutes in case I do fall in a deep sleep? And I, you know, have a friend call you on the phone. Do you need somebody to help you with some things so that you can get more rest, recharge your batteries? Don't be afraid to ask if you need help with anything. Feel free to ask. You know, because you were sent here to turn off the lights, to help turn off the lights. You were sent here to have a good time. You were sent here to create, okay, and share what you create with others. But God is answering you right now, or whatever it is you believe is your creator. It's time to let Spirit do its work for you. You know, yep, there's that card again. You're right. It always shows up for you. It's like your card. But my God has answered, is saying to you, let the hard work that you've done, nurture it and let it grow a little bit. Maybe take some time off from it too. Okay, because you can always turn those lights back on and get back to work. But you've got to get the lights off and get to bed and get to resting. Even if you have to turn the lights off and get that cat nap in. Even just a 20-minute nap, or just a 20-minute rest, even if you don't go to sleep can recharge your batteries like no other, I promise. Let's see. Spirit's also saying you might enjoy getting a little bit more into an abundance of maybe some subliminals or hypnotic meditations or hypnosis, if you're into that kind of thing, which I'm sure you're into meditating, that serve what you're looking for in regarding to recharging your batteries and not burning yourself out. Getting a little bit more into the abundance of what is going to serve your health and nurture you, and as well as what is it, I mean, you can learn something new every day. Maybe detaching and retreating from online for an hour a day for studies, like just reading a book, reading a newspaper, getting away from the electronics so that you're not getting charged up by the blue light from your laptop, from your computer, from your phone, from the TV. Spirit says in this Empress, it's time to really nurture your body well, so that you aren't overdoing it, because you are this magician. Maybe you have a mother or a sister or a girlfriend or something like that in your life that can help you with that, And I say that because the Empress is the mother energy, the nurturing feminine energy that we all wish to have. So now you have the Rose Elf. The key word in the Rose Elf is revelations. This girl in her fairy tale story has a lesson for you to learn, and that is that, while you are, the person in your life that writes your story, let your revelations guide you. It's like the Rose Elf is a character in a story that actually is, they're always going out to war. They're always going out to conquer those revelations they have. They're always burning themselves out emotionally to the point where it's like, what's next? They can hardly close their eyes because they're afraid they're going to miss something, because they're always having these revelations about themselves, their lives, and their story, and what's going on. Now you see the skulls. Skulls are a symbol of strength, especially strength of the mind. The Spirit saying, look, you're smart. You know what the next step is to take. Take these revelations that you're having about yourself right now in regards to being that Aries energy, having that fiery energy, and what is it that you need to do to just back off and cool down. This is a whole reading about offering yourself up for relaxation. Number 4, all 4 corners of the universe, all 4 elements telling you it's time to you got to relax a little bit more. See the earth floating. It's like you're looking at your world like, where are we going and what are we doing and what is the next step? But even though that might be something that's really important to you, you're getting overwhelmed by it. You're getting overwhelmed by watching the world turn. Whether it be on the computer, the online, the phone, you got to get away from this blue light and get more into the blue natural light of Mother Earth. And it's so funny because we just talked about the Empress over here, which is, she's basically the Mother Earth of the tarot deck. Let's see if there's any other cards here. Yeah, I just don't see any other cards here. I think I read them all, except we're going to read the back of Offering. Let me put the light on, sweetheart, so I can see it better. Oof. I'm blind and I'm sleepy. So offering south is the direction. Color is red. You see how fiery that is. And that's like the last thing you need is that fieriness. So you need to get more into that blue light of nature. Let me read up here on what you said. There's that card again. I definitely need to read. Yep. Recharge your mind. And yeah, I'm on a line a lot. Overwhelmed by stuff I can't control. Yeah, and you have to let it go. All right. Remember, your mind is a powerful thing to waste. You can control what's going on around you more with your mind and settling it in regards to those things you can't control. That's what my mom always says, that I worry too much about stuff I cannot control. Yeah, because you're the baby of the zodiac. All right. You're the Aries and you're creative, and you want to be doing more creating, though, this reading is saying, than worrying. Because worrying is, when remember, you're involuntarily manifesting the way that you breathe. So worrying, you're just manifesting more worrying. Every day of our lives, we take from Mother Earth our energy for life. Yet we often forget the ancient tradition of the sacred giveaway. Take a moment to sit in silence and count the magnificent things you have in this life, even if only the wonderness of being given life. Reflect on the great Mother Earth, and ask yourself, what have I given back to her lately to heal her? Then think of higher visions of life and balance on this earth, and realize that the greatest gift that you can give Mother Earth and your fellow humans is your own enlightenment. In this way, you tear away the veils of ignorance and present the magnificence of your being to everyone who experiences you. Everyone around you is uplifted and inspired. This is your offering. So basically, Spirit's saying, you're not really able to give it your best because you're not giving yourself your best with your rest. My gosh, I was a poet and I didn't know it. So make that offering to yourself to get more rest, Khalib, so that you can give your best, offer up your best, or the best of your ability every single day with this journey that you're on. And Spirit's definitely saying, less digital blue light and more Mother Earth blue light. And if you just can't stop working, if you can't just put it down, make sure you get some of those glasses that have the lens that has the blue light that protects your eyes. So that way, when you're watching a movie and you're trying to wind down during the end of the night, when you're working on the computer and you're trying to wind down at the end of the night, when you're not getting so much blue light stuffed into your body that you're like, I'm worn out and I can't do anymore. All right. And that's going to help you. Let me give you the name of my app that I use to help me with. So it looks like this. It's like oh wait, let me turn this down, because you won't be able to see it unless I turn it down. So it looks like this little purple moon here, purple and white moon. It's called Mental Tracker, MINTAL Tracker. It's free. Don't have to buy into it. It's like 75% off. Get it now. Another person in the chat that comes here often, Live in La Vida Laura, she also got this app and it just changed her whole life. And you just press the start tracking button and it will track your whole night of sleep. It'll tell you, are you sleeping the full hours you want to sleep? It will suggest things to you on how to sleep better. It'll tell you if you say something in your sleep, or if someone comes in the room, or it tells you what's going on around you. I mean, you could even just get it if you want to know if you're farting in your sleep. But that's going to be the start. And if you need to take a nap, don't be afraid to take a nap. There's nothing wrong with taking a nap, man. Even if you've had 8 or 9 hours of sleep. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes will do you well. Have your mom call you on the phone in case you do fall asleep. Set an alarm. But pay attention to, those red flags that your body's talking to you about. Why am I all flushed? What is a happening, spirit? I mean, like right now, I'm only running on like 3 hours of sleep because I was up most of the night on the phone with my nephew crying. I mean, he's no baby and he's no bitch, so it was really difficult for me to hear him so upset. I run into all these women who have, wonderful boyfriends, husbands, families, children, and they all throw it away for such ridiculous reasons. Yeah, so she pretty much like is not a happy bunny. He's not a happy bunny, but it's gonna work itself out. Sometimes people just need space. I don't think there's enough space in their apartment. Ooh, binge eating some chips. It sounds right up my alley. What kind of chips you got, sweetheart? Oh, cool, you downloaded the app. Awesome. Yeah, and you don't need to pay for it. It's free. Unless you want some of those extra added bonus thingies that they offer. Any luck, Ari, in the job department? I gotta stretch. My elbows are feeling better today because Molly showed me that move yesterday to fix my elbows. So I'm getting the proper stretching now. I love chips. I especially love Lay's in the yellow bag. They're pretty much the only ones that don't have a bunch of garbage in them. I got a thing for Chex Mix too. Pretzels. But I think if I was going to choose any of them, I'd want Lay's over pretzels or Chex Mix. Also, Lay's is something that's like, it's good to eat a couple of chips like that before singing. So I probably that's why I like Lay's so much, because that's something I use for soothing my throat before eating. Before singing. Salt's pretty good for your throat before doing vocals. You like the breath chip, huh? Doritos, the breath chip. I can't eat them. I love them, but I can't eat them. The only time I eat Doritos anything is when I go to Taco Bell and I get the Doritos Tacos Lacos. The Doritos Taco Blab. I can't English. The Doritos Taco. What the fuck do they call it? Good night, Frank and Dad. I love you. Dorito taco from, what is it called? I'm having a brain fart. Yeah, the Doritos Locos Taco Supreme. I love that thing. That thing is so good. I will only eat the breath taco. The breath taco. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start. I forgot to ask you, Ari, are you in Canada or are you in America? I can't remember, sweetheart. Oh, the Hardys won. Oh, good. The Hardy Boys won tonight. Awesome. Frank and Dad likes their tag team. Did the spirit box just say Harry? Spirit, is that your name? What's your name, Spirit? Spirit, what's your name and what do you like to be called? Me? Spirit, do you know where you are? Ileana text says she got in a fight with her friend whose house she went over to last night. Says she has a black eye. Ask her to send a picture. Oh my God. Is she okay? Oh my God. It's terrible. Black eyes do not feel good. I can tell you that right now. I hope she's not going to stay friends with him. I hate to think of her pretty face having a black eye. That really disturbs me. You know, that friend does meth too. Oh, God. I don't understand why people want to do drugs. Drugs are so gross. Yeah, that fiery wall protection will weed out that shit like that. Now, it's unfortunate that it wasn't able to protect her from having a black eye, but what doesn't kill her makes her stronger. Poor girl. Let me get you some info on this real quick. Did the spirit box just say Chloe? See, the fiery wall prayer protection that we did for her puts a powerful protection aura around the person to protect them and shield them from negative and unwanted energy and spirits that are invading them, to protect against bad energy while traveling, at home, working within relationships. So it's literally going to also, purge that kind of stuff from her life. And when she gets a piece of organite, it's going to really amp it up, because what organite does, I think I told you about it, it emphasizes anything and everything that is within it. So for instance, like this has a piece of cat eye in it, right? Or amethyst, piece of amethyst. So the energy, like amethyst is to help you with your psychic abilities. So it will magnify the stone and the energy within the stone to help you even more. Organite repels negative energy. It will shift negative to positive energy. It will purge negative stuff out of your life that you never even imagined was there. Well, I can't tell you what it will do for her. I can tell you what it's done for me and others I've helped with it. Did the spirit box just say Rooney? What's mochi? This is another weird thing I've not tried before. So what is it? Ari. Oh, ice cream? I don't need ice cream. It's real expensive. Maybe I'll get myself some ice cream for Christmas. It's an Asian dessert. They have it at Joe's and Aldi's. Go to Trader Joe's. It's too expensive. But I certainly will not shop at Walmart. Hell no. I love mangoes too. Mango's my sister's favorite fruit. Mangoes are actually really excellent terpenes to eat about 30 minutes before you do THC or THCA or CBD because it accentuates the medicine and makes it more powerful. In case there's anyone in chat who likes that kind of stuff. Well, that's funny. Some Walmarts are nice, though. I'm not saying that Walmart's not a nice place to shop. It's the deceitfulness and the evil behind it that's like really unappetizing. Like, the slaves in China who are painting the toys and making their actual products and all that kind of stuff that really bothers me, and the suffering that the animals go through that make their milk and dairy products, and it mangles my mind at the end of the day. And I don't want to be a part of it. Like, it's bad enough I have a cell phone that has cobalt in it, and some slave child somewhere probably dug that cobalt out of the ground to barely have a lunch. That kind of stuff really disturbs me. So I would rather pay $1 more for food. I know that sounds horrible, than buy into a company that, and while I understand that, like, it's probably okay to buy the food at Walmart because I'm pretty sure I haven't seen anything where they've got slaves on their farms here in America or anywhere. But I can't be certain that great value isn't plucked by animals and humans that are not slaves. And I can't seem to see, they never show us their farms. They never tell us where it comes from, and I that just kind of bothers me a lot. Really bothers me. After watching that, the high cost of, what was that movie I was telling y'all about not too long ago? The high cost of living Walmart movie, is that what it's called? Yeah, the high cost of low living. To see these, 20 years old. But to see some of the things I saw in this movie just really, mothers crying because if they didn't do exactly what they were told, they would be out of home and food. Them and their children working for Walmart in China, things like that. Yeah, the movie Conspiracy. Yeah, watch that movie. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a drinky treat. Breyer's ice cream used to make a delicious peaches and cream. I just love anything peaches. You would like Stranger Things Season 3, they sing the Neverending Story song. Well, I have an issue. Do you remember I told you about the person that put shave powder in my hair for no reason? Just because she was jealous of my 40 inches of virgin hair, I guess. I mean, that's all I can think of. But I have an extreme, okay, I have an extreme aversion to anything that she had anything or has anything to do with. Any famous person that she's photographed, any campaign artistically or anything within the industry that she has anything to do with. Anything and everything that she has to do with, I shun it. I am actually selling all my Vogue magazines because she works for Vogue or worked for Vogue. I have a heart. So with Stranger Things, as much as I'd love to watch it, she did all the photography for that and everything. And I just can't. Because what happens is then all I can do is think about her and what she did to me, and I can't move on from it. So when you're on the strict mental diet, and you know that something triggers you and you know what it does to you, it's so important to turn your back on it. Even if it's something that you love and enjoy, sometimes you have to find other things that have meaning to you. And I think I forgot my drink in the other room. Hold on, I'll be right back. So anything to do with high fashion that she has done a campaign for, any magazine that she's ever worked for, anybody she's ever photographed, anybody who has fallen into her trap, I just can't do it. So high fashion, makeup, or anything that has to do with anything that I loved Betsy Johnson for years. She got put on a Betsy Johnson campaign. I am selling all my Betsy Johnson stuff. And want nothing to ever do with Betsy Johnson ever again. And it's okay, you know. I would rather. I mean, I've known how to make clothes my whole life, so I'd rather make a dress that nobody has than go out and buy one, you know. No, I don't hate John Cena. I don't hate anybody. I don't even hate her. I forgive her for what she did to me. I forgive her. What else can I do? And I have to forgive myself for falling into that trap of I should have never even tried to say hello. Okay, baby is crying. Let me get her. I might have locked her behind baby gate. Okay, she's gonna be okay now. Chocolate on top and salted caramel with one filling and ice cream. That sounds like really good Ben and Jerry's. I should try that one. Ever had gelato? Yeah, I love gelato. I prefer it. Kind of like me and John Cena. Anything he comes out, I refuse to watch. Yeah, I don't hate John Cena, but it's gotten to the point where it's like, dude, you're just embarrassing Boston. Sit down. Ooh, did I just Are you sleepy? Oh, look at you. Your nose is running, baby. A cactus cooler? I like orange soda, and some grape sodas are good, specifically the ones that don't taste like medicine. I agree. I got to be so careful with the grape, though. I've got a grape intolerance, unless it's white grape. I like orange soda. But once again, I don't drink soda. If I am gonna drink a soda, I'm gonna drink a Reed's ginger beer, because it's ginger ale with just pineapple, and it's just sweetened with pineapple and honey and lemon. And I like the extra strong. Oh, look at that cute little tongue. Gene Simmons from Kiss would be jelly. You wanna go night-night? Hmm? Are there any good spirits there that want to chat with us tonight? Yeah, I don't ever drink soda. If I drink something sparkly, I drink the ginger mule bipolar water. Grape juice that looks like apple juice. Yeah, like white grape juice. I can drink white grape juice, white peach juice from Welch's, but I even have to be careful when eating peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I love them, and they're really healthy for you, and they're good for you within moderation. But I got to be careful. I can't use too much jelly. I love white grape juice. But wine doesn't affect me like that, so I can drink a red wine and I'll be fine. One of my favorite wines is Dioro, which is a white grape juice. You want to try fresh grape juice? Yeah, that would be so good. Have you ever peeled a grape and eaten it? It's so good, just like peeling a strawberry. It's so good. You don't know if orange and pineapple goes together, but it kind of sounds good. Yeah, it does. In fact, if you take pineapple juice and you put a little bit of orange or lemon juice in it with a little bit of honey, the terpenes in it create a holistic cough syrup as well as a throat elixir that soothes your throat. I don't like grapefruit juice either. Grapefruit juice can just leave me alone. I like grapefruit seltzer water. It's not bad. And I like the scent of grapefruit, but I'm not really a grapefruit kind of person. I'd rather eat a lime. You okay? You okay, nose goblin? She's so sleepy. She's got those puppy dog twinkle eyes on. Yeah, I don't like bitter stuff. Grapefruit is actually, I think what it is with grapefruit is that when you're on blood pressure medications, let me go put her on the couch with her mommy doggy. Here's her mama. Go lay down. When you're on statins for cholesterol, and when you're on, excuse me, and I don't know why my shirt is falling down like that. I apologize. When you're on statins and you're on blood pressure medication, and you take grapefruit supplements, or you drink grapefruit juice, or eat grapefruit juice, it can affect and make your blood pressure medication or your statin for your cholesterol not work as well. I prefer apple juice over orange juice. If I'm going to drink orange juice, though, I'll drink Natalie's orange juice. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's like, it tastes just like the orange juice when I was a kid growing up. It tastes just like off the tree. And it's a company that's ran by women and owned by women. That's the only orange juice I'll drink is Natalie's, but I do prefer apple juice over orange juice. And I love apples. Actually, apple juice is really good to drink before bed. It helps you remember your dreams if you don't have a piece of dark chocolate or you don't like dark chocolate. Yeah, you should try that brand. You would like it a lot. You would love it. In fact, you want to know what a fresh orange juice tastes like? I mean, and you don't have a fresh orange to juice it from, Natalie's is going to be the closest. In fact, I grew up in Florida, when they still had orange blossom and orange groves, and you could look out the window and see them across the street from your house. And they had factories there, like mini factories. They weren't like big buildings and a lot of people. Just like, and you could get fresh OJ, fresh ice cream, orange ice cream. Oh my God. Orange vanilla ice cream is so good. freshly made. My favorite honey is orange blossom honey. I really do prefer it over all the rest. Are there any spirits that want to chat with us tonight? You might like that Natalie's. I noticed that a lot of those other orange juices, they just taste so bad. You might as well just go eat the rind of an orange. And a lot of it is adulterated as well. Excuse me. Excuse me. I mostly just drink water. And if I do drink a juice, it's going to be pineapple or it's going to be an apple. And if I do drink an OJ, it'll be Natalie's. But mostly my diet contains of water. Lots and lots of water. I love water. It tastes I just love it. I really love putting flavorings in water too. Lemon, lime, cucumbers, cherry. Throw some apples in there, grapes, whatever. Most of my diet is whole foods. Like I said, like we got pizza tonight, but it only has like a few ingredients. Excuse me. All I've been doing is talking all day. I'm exhausted. The spirit box just said silly. I do too. I prefer actually to shop at Sprouts compared to the rest. If I could shop at Sprouts all the time, I would. And they've got great prices. Their produce their produce is impeccable. And their food is impeccable. They sell white sweet potatoes. They sell some things that you just can't get at the other markets in their produce section. And most of our foods come from the produce section. I'm just so impressed that I can like go get stuff for salads all week for like $10. Hey Molly, how are you, sweetheart? It's good to see you. How are you feeling? Yeah, I haven't heard from Maria today. It's the first time I haven't heard from her since February. But I did give her the link to the live in case she wanted to come hang out with the gang. She's just kind of going through it right now. She'll be back. Uh-oh, you did something impulsive. Did you buy me a house? I'm kidding. About to take a hydrocodone. Okay. What'd you do tonight that was impulsive, Miss Impulsiveness? It's so fucking cool. Part of my French YouTube. Awesome. So happy for you. Cool. Love that band. I was just talking about that band last night and that song that they have. You know, and I was talking about how it's been hard for me to watch people I love turn into flies. Yep, you can resell it if it doesn't work out. You're right. So why'd you pick the New Jersey one? I know you don't like this person, but I found out that Vanilla and Reads Tarot actually has a channel and does free yes or no. I'm not encouraging you to go on her channel. Oh, no, I have no. That just sounds kind of boring to me. I'm not going to anyone's tarot channel. That's just not like. Nah. But more power to her. I'm glad that she's doing something that brings her joy and brings her happiness, and maybe will give her some, light in her life. That, you know what I mean? She's always welcome here anytime. She's always been good here and hanging out and been awesome. And I just wish her the best. But I have no want or need to go to any tarot channel. I don't need tarot card readings. I don't read for myself. This is not a tarot channel. This is the Cool Kids Club on the Tarot Block. It popped up in your feed. Okay. Right on. How was it? How was her readings? How was it? Is it fun? Is it good? Is she good at what she does? Is it enjoyable? Okay. I don't know why she insists on supporting trolls that tell me to go kill myself, but it's all right. To each their own. You know, she might not know that. You know, she might not realize what's going on. I don't even realize what's going on. Cutie pie, what you doing? Okay, we're gonna go to bed in a minute. Come here, Precious. Come here. I don't think that she's aware. And if she is, that's sad. Because I really liked Regina and Jennifer, but whatever weird shit they're saying or doing is just too much for me, you know? Like, take your medicine, ladies. Take your medicine. Yeah, I hope she isn't aware, because there's just so much going on in her life, and she just needs to stay in the light. She needs to stay in the light. I wouldn't personally want to get a tarot card reading from her, though. Ooh, I found some lavender. Nice. I wouldn't personally want to get a tarot card reading. If she wanted to offer me a free reading, like came here and offered me a free reading or something, and to see where her skills are, I would be more than happy to take one to help her with her skills. But with as unbalanced and angry and as toxic as it seems over there, I would never want to get any kind of guidance or tarot card reading from her. But, excuse me, if she's finding it to be healing, if she's finding it to be a learning experience that serves her, if it's something that's going to make her a better tarot card reader and make her life better, then I support her 120%. And when she becomes more balanced and less toxic, I'd be more than willing to, even maybe pay for a reading. But I cannot allow that kind of shit in my head. She literally told me like a month or so ago that she broke her hand. How's she doing tarot? She lied to me. You don't just break your hand and go right into doing tarot cards. Yeah. She sat right here in this chat and told me she broke her hand because she put it through a wall because she got mad at her husband. You don't just break your hand and then go do tarot. You have to have physical therapy to learn how to use your hand again. Unless she's doing tarot with her feet. I don't know. Should have seen you when you took the first bike you did. I went to see Ben and I was fine. And then when I was driving, my head went, woo. Oh, honey, yeah, don't drive on it, please, sweetheart. If you can keep from not driving on it, I would appreciate it. Okay, we've had enough accidents. Yeah. I just want things to get better for Anelia. I want her to be happy. I want her to find peace. I want her to find herself. So if the channel makes her do that and helps her do that, then all power to her. Yeah, please don't drug and drive. I don't know what she supports, Aria. I don't know. I'm not going to judge her for it. But what's interesting is, like, I did hide Chanel from the channel, SHANL. And that account has been deleted or looks like it's not there anymore on the hidden list. But what am I to do? You know, I mean, I might as well as invite the last guy who beat me up to come over to the house and have a beer, you know?
Like,
Me too. Girl, you want to watch another Husband Hotel? Yes, Spirit, we're in the U.S. Do you know where you are? I'm going to pull a card for all of us. Spirit, what do we need to know right now? And if there's any spirits that want to talk to us, do you know where you are? Have you visited us before here? No kings but us. Yeah, stay focused on knowing that you are the beautiful creator of your universe. Storm and fury. Yeah. Don't get swept away by the yellow brick road of piss. Okay, yeah, I would love to. Can you ask the cards if I really did make Castanoid? Sure. Ari, if you want to ask a question, you can. Metal Rain, if you're there, you can also ask a question if you'd like to, sweethearts. Spirit, what does Molly need to know? And we're still going to do your sexual magical tarot reading, but just not when I'm so exhausted. I hope tomorrow. Do you work tomorrow? If you don't work tomorrow, we'll get into that tomorrow. Spirit, did she annoy? Was she? Blah, blah, blah. Spirit, was Molly's. Okay, cool. You're off. We'll do your reading tomorrow when I'm fresh and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Spirit, what does Molly need to know right now? What does Molly need to know right now about her specific person's feelings towards her? Was he annoyed today with her? Was he annoyed today with her? It's reversed magician. No, he was not annoyed with you, honey. He really does think the world of you. He does enjoy the connection you guys have. You know, despite how distant he may have felt today to you in the star card, he still feels pretty good about your connection. So did I annoy him? No, this is just you working through the shit stories in your head. You know, that's programming from all the other douchebags that have, you know, groomed you to believe that you could be bothersome or annoying to them. Yeah, he does. I mean, you know, I'd say that shit to you too. How many times have I been abrasive with you, and so that I could make a point because I had to, because I needed to make sure you understood how I felt about it. He's a Libra, so he might be more abrasive than me just by being a Scorpio, but he's not. Wait, yes, he's the Libra. I'm a Scorpio, that's right. He does care about you, so that's why he was expressing himself. I mean, that's the only reason I express myself to you when I have to, and I've had, me, I've had to put my foot down because you're important to me. And you're important to him too. Spirit, do you have any messages for us before we close the spirit portal tonight? Oh, I didn't even see Metal Rain left. I feel bad I didn't say goodnight to him. I'm out of it too. Okay. I'm going to ask middle of next month about spring. Okay, yeah, that's a good time. Let it just breathe. What about a vehicle, Spirit? Looks like YouTube's coming through and getting rid of fake accounts that have followed me. That's interesting. Well, I'm done. Yeah, I gotta go. Let's go to bed. I'll text you.